This is how you do it. This is how you beat them. This is how you beat everybody. This is how you never lose. All right, done. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Cube Draft with Davey the Gray. We're here hoping to earn your like and subscribe with a little bit of arena-powered cube. Let me see. What do we have here? Caracas is really broken. I have not tried the red-white deck since coming back. I've made it to, what's it called? No, the big one. What's it called? What do you kids call it when you make it to the top level? Mythic. With playing the reds and whites before, and I haven't really messed around with it that much. I've been having a lot of fun doing cool stuff. There is a Griselbrand in this pack if we want to do that. I know that deck's gotten better. Mana Leak is incredibly strong. Sacred Foundry is getting past. Helix, not really looking to do Ultima. Mothers enough for drop. Ponder's really good. Deathrite Shaman I like a lot. Delighted Halfling is just fine, but I'm going to take this Caracas. It's a very broken card. I doubted it, and I learned my lesson. There's a lot of legends. Let's count. Legend, legend. This probably has the least legends of any pack. Why did I choose this pack to count it on? Oh well. We all make mistakes. Myself. If you like to watch mistakes, you're at the right channel. Alright. Plunderer? Field of the Dead? Field of the Dead can be really broken, but in a very different kind of deck. But you would certainly want a Caracas in that deck, I would think. If we just take this Plunderer, then we're not really passing anything that, for the second pack in a row, that pushes anybody towards the deck that we want to play. Bronco's really good, too. I don't really like the 2-card combo flash thing. It feels like Duress is like, you know what I mean? When you put the 2-card combo together. Oust is pretty good. But, I'm just going to take this Plunderer and see where we go from here. There's not even any green stuff. There's a lot of... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Black open so far. Okay. This is a very good card. I also like Reprieve quite a lot in this deck. Galvanic Discharge, very good. Morphos is fine. Tersa, maybe you have to worry more about your 3-drops than you used to, but you used to just wind up with way too many 3-drops in this deck. But Jitty does a lot. It does a lot. There's a lot of decks that just fold to it. So that is going to be the third card that I pick, and I like where we're at so far. I would like to have this as well, but I'd like to have this. Wouldn't mind this. Wouldn't mind this. Take this. There used to be a lot of cards that reward you for, as you can tell, I have not, for casting your second spell, as you can tell, I have not exactly been checking the cube list. I just kind of go with the flow. Played mini cubes in my life. I'll play many more. Everything we want is gone. Alright. What is the most broken thing here? What is the signal pointing us towards? I mean, I don't hate a Lingering Souls. But it does seem like maybe white's getting scooped up before it gets to us. Abhorrent Oculus is one of my favorite cards in any cube. You gotta be able to make it happen, though. What blue cards and blue lands available? Jace is fine, it's not that busted. None of these colors are really the colors that we're chasing after. Do we just take an Oculus and shift right now? I don't think so. I think we'll just take this. We'll get a lot of cards in the second pack, and I bet we... Yeah. Never doubt it. Never doubt it. This is a tough pick between this and this. If we had switched to blue, we would have a lot to pick from. Dang. I hate to disrespect Glorybringer, but I think I'm going to take Wandering Emperor because it's just so very versatile. It can really do a lot when you have Jitty as well. Makes creatures, kills creatures. It's an instant, it's a planeswalker. Dang, I wish I wasn't passing a Glorybringer. They always shove it all in one pack, don't they? Glory B, I'm sorry. Sorry, Glorybringer. Copter's very good. And another dragon? We have to pass another dragon? Yep, we're passing that dragon. Maybe we're going to get one of these red-white lands back from earlier on. See how quick I changed my mind about how well something's working or not working? We can take a double red card. We can take this and need to really work on our mana next time around. We can take Leyline Binding, which is just okay. I'm going to take a double red card. Even though I feel like next pack we might not be getting past a whole lot of cards that are red because of the decisions that we've made picking these white cards over these good red cards. Winds is very good. I used to play it all the time. It's a good way to get out of a pinch. If I had one of the destroy land cards, I really would consider playing that, because dropping that on turn 3 and being able to start cycling through a strip mine or something is incredibly powerful, especially when you have aggressive things on the board, but we don't have it. Red, black, lightning helix. We're fine with a lightning helix. Get all this. Blue-green is wide open, huh? Whatever. It can be wide open all at once. Okay, we can take a Field of the Dead if we're planning on getting a whole bunch of lands, or we could take this and maybe splash it. You need 7 or more, right? I feel like you need to be playing green in order to make that work. We have 1 3 well, we also have Lingering Souls, so if we can get some black, white, or red, black lands, we'll go for it. We weren't going to take a red, black land over it, though. Sure, Terza, join the party. This might be able to help us out. You never know. As far as cards that we could ever potentially be playing out of that pack. And we have no duels, so we'll take a tap duel, even though it's not what we want. What? Disrespectful. You people. You people are disrespectful. Oh, man. Can I please have this, 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 and this? If you're going to make me pick, I'm going to pick this. But I'm just saying. Those are the ones that I would like. Having to pass this and this, golly jeez. Nemesis is very strong. What does this thing do? As the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the Ring. Then your emblem gains its next ability, and you choose creature to become your ring bearer. This might be really good. I know this is really good. It's not really the greatest pack in the world, let's just be honest about that. Okay, I was going to switch, but I decided not to because I ran out of time. This card is the best top end you can get. Give everything flying, give everything +1/+1. Detective Phoenix, also very good. Multiversal Passage is a great card. All those things being said. Oh, Solitude, give me that. Gosh darn, I have to pass a Terza. Or, Makti. And a Pending. I am passing them, though, because we're leaning towards white cards anyway. And, Solitude is busted as hell. Maybe we'll wheel that land. I'll be happy to do that. Happy to wheel that land. Think I'm a Mana Confluence guy over any of these other things. I like to be able to cast my spells. What can I say? Take a look at what we got here. So we can have a red-black land. Or we can have this. I'll take a free red-black land. Alrighty. Maybe I'll just take the most broken card in the pack, even though we're not playing it. I have what? 1 green source? Hellrider, red, blue, Dark Confidant is really good. Hellrider's not the worst. think I would rather take this in case I get a fetch. And I can play both of these broken black cards. I do also have a way to fetch up. Okay, I did get a fetch. There's a red-white land too, but we're gonna take that fetch, and maybe we're playing a little black now. There was too much good stuff for them to take it all away. Remember when what's it called was good? We maybe want this. Take that just in case. Green black. This card sucks. Well, we could have switched to green at any time in the first pack instead of red, but instead we're just playing the same colors as what seems to be every other person in this draft. We have one 2-drop creature. That's not great. We have a second 2-drop. We have a second 2-drop creature, and it is great. So we'll take it. Gotta remember we use some of our early picks on things like Mox and Caracas, which is not bad to do. Removal wise, we have Helix. We'll count Caracas as removal. We can. Solitude. Take another green-white in case we, you know, open a, what's the Planeswalker? Minsk and Boo. Time Walk, we cannot do. Orcish Bowmasters, we can do. All right, get that black in here. Get that black in here. Red Mesa versus Pyrogoyf. Dang. I think the fact that we just decided we're adding black to our deck makes us want this Arid Mesa even more than a Pyrogoyf, but Pyrogoyf is very busted. Setting aside my removal so I know how much that I have. Corey Steelcutter is a really good one. Red, black, green. We don't really have a reason to have green. Suplex is good. I mean, Corey Steel's fine. Another good 2-drop, lowering our curve. We have Jitty, right? I love this card, but we have Jitty, so we would like to be able to get it, and we also said we wanted more 2-drop creatures, so not that that's exactly a powerhouse 2-drop creature. Portable Hole's good too. For our deck, that's about it. Unholy Heat, Mind Collapse. It's not a Mind Twist deck. Monastery's fine. I'm just going to take an Unholy Heat. I don't really have this effect right yet. Mind Collapse does work, though. We'll take that. All my 4-drops are removal, which is fine. Playing aggressively to the board and then moving their stuff out of the way works for me. Now that we have that fetch, we might not need that troll in our deck. I hate this card. Any reason for us to have a Nightmare? I think we're good enough on removal. We can take one of the big fellers. Not my favorite, but we disrespected his brother earlier. We have too many expensive cards to be counting on having no cards in our hand. It is nice to have something that can go over. I don't know. But with expensive cards, this gets pretty good. Being able to get double mana and whenever it gets targeted. This is white-black. We already have a tap land that's white-red. I doubt this is going to make the cut, but we'll take a persist just because it's fun. Man, we're definitely fighting over these cards with some people. Tribal Flames can be playable in our deck. Take this because it's good against us. It starts off as black. I mean, it's a third way to... Jeez! You people are disrespectful. I want to fucking put all my green lands in the deck and play that thing. I told myself I was playing green coming into this draft because people have been so disrespectful of the best green cards. And then we got a last pick one of these, late one of these, late one of these, and then there was a last pick, or second to last pick. Yeah, you saw. I don't need to run down everything for you. All right, we got 45 cards. We don't need this many lands. We definitely don't need this many swamps. 1, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. $42. $41. Could cut this. It is bad. Or should I play less lands? This format does cheat for you when it comes to lands. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sources of black. Do I need that many? I mean, a lot of my guys, I do want to get out early. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sources of white, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of red. We did a good job getting lands. And we did have this and this. We can add any of these green things that we want to. Too bad the best ones are double green. I can cut a swamp, or I can cut a Descendant of Storms. I have... Or I can just cut a dragon. Tersa, Screaming Nemesis, or I can cut a Lauren of the Third Path. Kind of like that. Cutting Lauren of the Third Path. I hate this card. Call it 40. Call it game time. Let's go. I think even if I decided a little earlier that I was going to be able to play black, then I didn't see any of the cheap discards. So it doesn't really make a difference. That's normally something I really like to have if I'm playing black, is either, you know, the creatures that make him discard a card or the 1-drop discard spells. Not today. We got no white. We got a Mox and we got no white. We got a double white. I think I have to send this back. Opponent goes first. If I draw anything other than a white source, my hand sucks. And I could draw a white source and my hand suck. So, mulligan. Now we got no black and we got all of our black cards. Keep. Bronco goes back. This is not aligned perfectly for us. Give us those lands from that first one. Okay, well, we gotta kill that guy. Do you have Force of Will or something? Okay. I was like, what? No! Alright, Booster Tutor's fine. Even though this card is a lie. And it says that you reveal the cards. Can I see the cards? Open a sealed Magic Booster Pack. Reveal the cards and put one of them into your hand. Please do reveal those cards. Anytime that you would like, you can reveal them. Alright, they're tutorific. Inquisition got me. Makes sense that that's what you would want to take. Can I draw Mox? Be happy with a Mox. No Mox for me. I think I'll cast an Eric Lindgren Souls. That way if I draw a land next turn, I can Corey and flashback. Sure, you got a Vampiric Tutor and 3 cards in your hand. Sure, I'm glad we had that bolt. We had the bolt in both hands. We only have one bolt. We always had it. Never not having it. What's it gonna be, opponent? Gonna go get the red-black spell that you can pay life and kill all of our tokens? Oh, you just went and got a plains. To vindicate my land. You got me. You got 2 cards left. You decided you wanted to vindicate a land, which is fine. I'll put this down because it helps me get a little closer to possibly being able to get more lands. We did decide to play 17, if you count the Mox. There we go. I'm gonna let this Winds of Abandon go. Do I, or do I just let that land go? You got some murder for me, bro? Results. Would have had to pay for life for that anyway. Not a big deal. See if I care. Do you have creatures in your deck or anything other than Vindicates and shit? Corey Steelcutter? Helix you? Why not, right? Seems like they're stuck with nothing to do. They have the red-black thing. Kills all of our creatures? No, just that. Okay, you have nothing. You are at 6. Okay. Get to Ragavan me one time if you want to, or just get your guy Winds of Abandoned. This thing a legend? No. Yeah, Ragavan me one time makes sense. That makes sense. You can understand having the desire to do that. Get a land. You got a land, bro. Shucks. Oh no, I can kill you. Right? Does this thing give prowess? It doesn't give prowess. Silly me. Silly me. I hope I don't lose because of that. I don't lose because of that. Sacrifice your thing and lose on your own terms. Alright. Well, can't draw much worse than that. We still won. They just didn't do anything all game. Well, they tried to do one thing, and we killed it with a burn spell. Good game, opponent. I don't know that that Vindicate is the path that I would have chosen to destroy my land. Might have tried to get something that could play a little bit to the board. But hey, we are not in the mythic ranks right now, so everybody can just do whatever they want to. Let's all just have fun. Opponent goes first, unfair. We have all of our colors and some very broken spells. We'll start with this. Unfair. I wasn't paying attention while that happened, but definitely unfair. When this creature enters and whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw. Okay, so we're just gonna play this. Say go. Maybe I just want to take the 2? I don't think so. Fable. You got it. Would you like to discard some cards and draw extra cards? That would be okay with me. No, we took one of the abilities away from your Fable. Oh yeah, what am I doing not attacking with this? Good lord. Good God almighty. You gonna kill my guy? You got it. I was kind of expecting one of these to be a land, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take it. Alright. That thing's a 2/2. Okay. We will be killing that. You can have a treasure. I gotta kill the other guy first. That's a good one. Top 4. Let's see what they are. Resolves. That's some good ones. You don't want to get any +1/+1 counters, huh? I guess I gotta kill these guys before we get to the... How does this work? At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, create a cat token, then if you have cities... You did not gain life this turn. Evora is a legend. Oh, it has no counters on it. He has a counter on him. Gotcha. Unholy Heat your Evora. So it cannot survive. And then I can attack with this. Seems good. Seems good to me. You played all your creatures last turn, homie. Got 3 cards left in your hand. I got a pretty spicy one over here. I see. It puts a counter on him. Guess I'm going to kill him in response. You get no counters. Okay. Got a little something going on over there now. Got a lot of something going on over there now. Got a lot of something going on over there now. Oh, do you kill my guy? Dang, so I need to block, huh? Doesn't have trample or anything. Yeah, you're not like drawing extra cards anytime soon, so that sounds good to me. I could just make a giant board right now. Yeah, okay. That was my game plan. I was going to make 4 tokens and say go, and then be able to start flying and attacking. But we didn't have to do it, because of the classic move on this channel of thinking too long when we have incredibly broken stuff in play. I mean, they had a lot of good stuff, a lot of hasty big boy things happening over there. But they were all legends, like I said about Caracas earlier. So this deck is still good, that's what you're telling me. How good is Jitty? I know there's other people on YouTube that say it, but my gosh. And if I remember correctly, when that card was in standard, if you played yours, then they could not play theirs. So everybody had 4 of them, and whoever got the first one in play, the other persons would just die if they played it. I think that was how it worked. Which is ridiculous. Yes, this sounds good to me. Ready to take some damage? I'm ready to take some damage, bro. Do I start with a Plan del Rail? Did they just cast that on turn 1? Good God. 1 top, 1 bottom. They're definitely setting me up to lose a bunch of life here. So let's lose a bunch of life. 1. Lost 1 life, chumps. Yeah, I think I gotta do this. Because I'm gonna be able to make a lot of guys. Please remember, the monk is the one who has prowess. Just using it every turn. Dear goodness gracious, this is gonna be a problem. We are gonna be able to make them help our guy out a lot. Savon, huh? Jeez. They didn't even do that on purpose. They didn't even do it on purpose. It was the second one. Oh no, they scryed 2. No, they put 1 top, 1 bottom. They wanted a land. Freaking jeez. So the next turn after this, we are dealing with... And we only have 1 black. So what are we going to do? I guess we're just going to make a huge board. They're going to have 1 thing that they can either attack with or not attack with. Get my damage right there. Attack with everybody. Trample, haste, first strike, indestructible. You got it. No blocks. I'm at 7. Go to 14. Opponent draws a card. Can I kill you? I might be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, if you have nothing, I definitely can. Don't think I even need to do that. And all you have is artifact mana untapped. So I think we're good to go. Got him. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, in the words of Obama, we got him. Was not expecting to win that with the way that it started out, but you just play your cards and deal your damage. In stone. Second card down. That game would have been nowhere near as close as it was if it wasn't for that. Oh well. What am I complaining about? That Lightning Helix was a pretty good rip. Dealt like 1 billion extra damage. Turn 1 Palantir. I go first. I mean, I have no white, but hopefully I have a way to get it unless I have a way to kill my guy, in which case I'm in a little trouble. But you can't have a perfect hand every time. Who would have thought that this black would matter so much? Playing that so I don't get wastelanded on turn 1. Play a tapped blue source and let my Dark Confidant just run away with this game. They're already thinking. Maybe they're just a very ponderous Magic player. Untapped blue source is not what I asked for. Alright, that counts as a tapped blue source. Don't daze me, bro. Yes. It's an interesting methodology we're starting off with here. Turn 1 Soul Guide Lantern. That makes me feel like their hand's not that great. They needed to get to something. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Start the screets. Well, it doesn't get worse than that for us. We do have one more 5-drop. We have 0 white with a double white and a single white in our hand. Okay. You gotta tap out if you want to make a guy. Ooh. Ooh. You already saw that. You watched me take 5 from it. One of these be a land. Maybe the first one could be a land. No, it's one of my most expensive spells. Ah. You can destroy all your artifacts. This thing isn't an artifact, is it? Destroying all your artifacts seems pretty good. Mounting a Jitty up on this thing does not do the same thing. That doesn't fizzle this spell, does it? I'm barely ahead on life. We would love to start with the white lands at some point in time, but you know, there's worse things in the world than the situation that we're in right now. So Poma, you're at 9, and I have almost every expensive spell out of my deck. I do definitely still have 1, which is right on top, no doubt, putting me down to 6 and giving me a free spell that can remove a creature. Oh, look at you showing off with your planes. Trying to make me jealous? It's working. Get a Wrath over there. Then I need my top card to be an untapped land, and I'm good to go. We have a Displacer Kitten, okay. And you're going to be able to mount up on your Displacer Kitten so it has Ward 1. Yeah, we're still going to kill it. Never a land. Nothing is ever a land, is it? Got him. Rank up. We're moving up quickly. We started off at bronze. I was not a big fan of the last few limited formats. I don't know about anybody else. The new one kind of seems cool, but I feel like I would be starting way too late. I'm just going to wait for the Ninja Turtles. But we're already at 4 wins. Why did we not draw any white mana last game? Why is it so much easier to draw black mana than white mana? Whatever. We won. Let's not complain. I mean, anymore. Let's not continue complaining after we won. I don't think I can keep this. What the heck is going on? We have a lot of lands that help us. What about this shuffler thing? It's supposed to help me, isn't it? Alright, we got all of our colors. We can keep this and put a dragon back, because we are far away from being able to play a dragon, and a lot of decks just fold to Fiery Confluence. A lot of decks also just fold to this card right here. Now that we have black, do we want to go get... Yeah, we're going to go get a tap land out of our deck, so we don't draw it. I think I will start with Corey Bronco. Mana leak, miscalculation. Memory lapse. Alright, we can handle that. Blue plays like mono legends. Unless they make artifact creatures. You got another one? Doesn't seem like you would have used memory lapse if you had another one. Well. We can play this. Then try to play this. What are you doing? What do you have? You have Force of Will and you're trying to decide what's worth it? Mana Drain. You got a Mana Drain. And I have a second red source and didn't take any damage. Now you have 6 mana. Upheaval time. Mono blue upheaval. Coveted Jewel. Alright, don't I get to take that? Unless you manage to put something in play that I can't bounce or... When one or more creatures an opponent controls attack you and aren't blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control of this artifact. I'll take it. Currency converter. You got it. Tinker. Be a legend. Is that a legend? No. It is not. I am, however, 1 mana short from being able to do this. Can destroy that artifact, deal 2 to you, and deal 1 to each creature. How multimodal of me. 1 damage to each creature. 2 damage to each opponent, destroy target artifact. Artifact. Get wrecked, bro. Get freaking wrecked. Go away. You bother me. Next. I'll end the turn. Something tells me this Orcish Bowmaster might not be the worst thing in the world. Gosh. That was a strong series of effects that we just did. Lightning Helix you. My turn. Goldspan Dragoon. So then I can not pay for it, but I can play this. And then we gotcha. Good game. Man, that card did so good. I don't think I've ever used all 3 different modes before. But Fiery Confluence. More like Fiery Conclusion, am I right? That's probably also a magic card, I don't know. That was the best I could come up with on the spot. Hopefully it was impressive to you and caused you to click the subscribe and the like button both at the same time. If you did already click the like button and you didn't like that joke, just don't worry about it. Leave it clicked. I'll have a better one in the future. I was just joking about thinking that joke was funny if you didn't like it. That was the real joke. It's meta. So far, undefeated, and things are going fast. Took me a little while in the old noodle to figure out the 1 damage to each creature, but I did it. I almost just destroyed 3 artifacts. I'd be lying if I said that was not the first, second, and third thought that I had. To just destroy artifact, destroy artifact, destroy artifact. But then I was like, wait a second, you're smarter than this. Oh my gosh, with the no white mana ever. I'll keep. Oof, that does not bode well for the survival of our very necessary guy here. He's dead right now. He's dead before the end of the turn. No, he's not. He's dead next turn. Or they're going to be one of these people that's stupid like I used to be, where they're like, how about I leave that in play? It's going to deal damage to it. No, okay. All right, so you think you're smarter than me. That's fine. Would you suck on this? Or do I want you to suck on Tursa? I don't think it matters at all. It's not like I have 7 cards in my graveyard, so suck on this. Play a creature, I draw a land. Actually, giving you an extra land might not be the greatest thing in the world. Okay, funky. Getting funky with it. FOMO. Yeah, sure. I think I might ditch my white cards here. Maybe I'm gonna ditch my Corey Steelcutter. It was great when it was great, don't get me wrong. This card's so good though. I'd almost rather get rid of Winds, but they seem like their deck might have some juicy big boys, so I'm gonna not do that. If you would like to double block one of them, that is quite fine by me. You already have a creature in your graveyard. Okay. Did I somehow say okay to the how the damage was being assigned? I must have clicked something. Don't get me started on you not having to reveal cards. Don't get me started on you not having to reveal any cards. This might be six to the dome this game. Down to 3 cards in hand, gonna be 4. They reveal the card they pick. Do they reveal the booster? No. It says they should reveal the booster. I should be gaining information based off of what they're not picking. Alright, you got that weird thing. Maybe I'm waiting until I have 6 mana. Okay. Card's actually quite good against me. Oh, okay. That works too. But it doesn't do enough yet. How big is this thing going to be? 7-8. Dear Lord. Okay. I take 7. Guess I should probably be killing this thing. I mean, it's not exactly like they can block this thing with a 7-8, right? Go ahead. You have none in your graveyard, so. Either this was a colorless land that did nothing. Okay. Bobble me, bro. Oh, I don't have a second red. Just kind of realized that just now. Resolve. Taking 7. Can't be having you recast stuff. Yep. You're dead. Good game. Good job, Mountain. Good job being there, one of my red sources. All right, one more and we're undefeated for the whole draft. Kind of sucks that this deck is still this good. I mean, I'm happy to have it and everything, but kind of whack that they just like can't fix it. I guess you have to go a little bigger with it now, whereas it used to be chock full of the cheapos. And I did have to add a third color. Okay. One of the games I would not have, 2 of the games I would not have won if I did not have my third color in there. Or maybe I would have had white and red cards instead. What it doesn't have anymore is the ability for like 3 people at the table to make the same deck and have it be completely busted. Yeah, I'll keep this. Only because I get to get rid of some lands next turn. Caracas, Mox Ruby, go! Could keep Mana Confluence and get rid of Lingering Souls, but I think I'd rather have all 4 of my tokens. Probably wrong, but what are you gonna do? Draw your card. I was playing a control versus control matchup yesterday where we were basically doing draw go, except I had library. It's really good in games like that. It's a little questionable in games like this. When the other person just balls out and has something to interfere with a lot of your creatures. Okay, I take my Steel Cutter. And take my Fiery Confluence. Okay. I get in for 1 extra damage if I do this right now. Otherwise, I have 2 extra 1/1s next turn. They do seem like a deck that could have a sweeper, but I think I want my 2... Well, I can use all my mana if I do this. Versus next turn, I can do Corey Steelcutter Flash back Lingering Souls. I'm going to do that. gonna do what I did last time and get my tap land out of my deck so that we don't wind up having to draw it at some point in time. Also gives me red and white, and I already have black. Sentinel, not bad. Third type in the graveyard. No, not a third type in the graveyard. Only a second type in the graveyard. Unfortunate. Could attack with everybody and kill that thing. Could do this and that. And just attack with everybody. Could just attack with my flyers. I only have 4 cards in the graveyard right now. So if I get in for 4, you're at 10, and I have 4 in the air. I think I'm just going to attack with these guys, because if I draw a land next turn, you're in real trouble. It's really only 2 extra damage the other way. Come on, a land for me. I would say an untapped land, but that's the only kind that I have left. They're being very careful about their tapping. Ferroglyph's a good one. Doubt you want to get rid of it. No blocks. You got me. You got me good. Well, it's not a land, but it's not bad. You have a counterspell. You do, don't you? Well, good. Then you don't have it next turn when I draw my land. Now I can get you for 7. Put you to 5. Lose 1 creature. I think I am going to do that. You can have Matursa. And now we're 4 out of 4 on our Unholy Heat. Which is good. How big is that going to be? 5, 6. That's pretty perfect. So now I can go like this. Play this. Deal 6 to this. You're dead, right? You're dead, right? Good game. You got something? That's too bad. Well, you're at 1. And I'm good, just leaving my thing up. Seems hard to win. Scanning all the lands over there, that's a pretty good sign for us. Blow up your head, it's over. They don't even have a second blue for their flyer. Scan them lands, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Do all your counting, make sure it's real. 1 red. You got it. They have 1 of each color land, so it's actually pretty important what they decide to do here. Ooh, look at you, fancy pants. Now you got a land that makes 2 colors. Any reason to block here? I think I'm just going to block here. just in case they have something crazy. Because if they have something that does 1 damage to every creature, that thing dies anyway. If they don't, then they're dead, as far as I can see. You die? I guess I could have given my Bronco haste. That's a mistake by me. Okay, you die anyway. Mistakes, victories, that's how we do it. Remember, everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching me go undefeated and make it up to, what did I make it to? Platinum? Nice. Getting a trophy, all that sort of jazz. And if you prefer Magic history over Magic gameplay, make sure you check out the channel that me and my friend Albert work on. It's called The Tranquil Domain, and I think that you would really enjoy it. We've interviewed 11 Hall of Famers over there, and we're always making cool stuff. We were even lucky enough that we got a chance to talk to Kai before Kai passed, the greatest of all time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. Here's the deck one more time. This is how you do it. This is how you beat them. This is how you beat everybody. This is how you never lose. All right, done. Have a great day. Bye.